Welcome and hello, my beautiful Virgos. Brenda Tarot here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of May the 2nd to the 8th, 2022. Keep in mind, this is a general. Not every card or the energy they carry may resonate with each and every one of you, but take what you can from it and throw the rest into the universe. Okay, let's see what we have here. Starting off, coming in behind you here, you've got the card the supermoon, and this is that your emotions are running high at this moment. You might be dealing with things on an emotional level, on a heart chakra level, and you could be allowing yourself to be taking things out of context. You could be taking things personally. Don't allow yourself to get up in your head like that this week. You might need to do some meditative work. You might need to do some self-healing and maybe have a talk with yourself, what you're dealing with and how you can find the resolution and resolve these problems, or just challenges that you're going to be dealing with this week. I don't think this week is too troublesome. It's looking quite well, but your emotions could be running high. And so you need to keep yourself in check. Don't over-obsess, over-worry, overthink situations or overanalyze things this week. So take yourself to that state of balance and take a few breaths and just step back a little bit this week. You do have the leap of faith coming in as well. And this is the universe saying that you're ready as long as you do the preparatory work before you take the leap. There might be something you've been wanting to do for a very long time. You may have been planning it. It could be, maybe you're getting married. Maybe you're going to take your relationship to the next level. Maybe you're starting a new job. Maybe you're moving out of the area you're used to living in. Whatever the case is, maybe you're taking a trip to some exotic place that you have always planned. Whatever the situation is, it differs for all of you. Know that you need to be prepared before you go there. Don't jump off that cliff without checking your parachute. You've got the beautiful Knight of Cups coming in, and some of you could be falling in love, and you could be getting an engagement. You could be getting somebody might want to make you exclusive. Maybe you're moving in together, but you also could be being invited to this type of a social event. I do think this Knight could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or have a lot of water in their sign. They come as though they're a gift. It's like they sweep you off your feet if you're falling in love with them, and you may fall madly in love with this individual. So some of you, it could be somebody new coming in you're falling in love with. Others, you could be maybe being invited to a situation that could be a wedding or an engagement announcement. Now coming in next, you have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is indicative of doing things in partnership. Don't go out there and try to take care of something on your own. I do think that you are, you're coming into your own, and you need to take the steps to improve your career or your business, but know that you're on the right track. I think you're continuing to forge ahead, and don't be discouraged by any temporary delays. Also, don't allow anyone to stop you in your tracks or to make things look small that what you're doing, because you're doing things, you're taking great leaps of faith here. Again, I see partnership, I see joint endeavors, I see negotiations are going to move smoothly. You could be bringing a partner into your job or your career, or asked to step in and take a partner on. But it's great hope for your future. You could be signing contracts and business agreements as well. But there's great control, progress, and great potential here coming in for success. So this is a great way to start your reading off. In your center here, you've got the Bitch Fire. Stand up for yourself. This is an interesting card. It's the first time I've had this from this deck. And, there's no better way to say it. I mean, someone in your life might be trying to burn you at the stake. Maybe you didn't give them something they wanted, or they didn't let you didn't let them get away with their bad behavior. Either way, they're trying to ruin your reputation. So rest assured, your reputation will stay intact. Silence can be effective, but this is not that kind of situation. Get loud and let them have a taste of your bitch fire. So I love this. So you could be dealing with somebody around you that's causing you, some problems here. And it could be somebody at work. It could be somebody in your family. It could be somebody, a colleague, somebody that you know that might be having a bad day, and they want to come in and stir the pot up. And misery loves company. So don't allow them to bring that toxic energy into you. They need to deal and owe up and step up and own their own problems here and take responsibility for whatever it is that they're having an issue with. With that, you've got the Eight of Swords. So make sure you get all the information. You see things from a different perspective here. Don't get up in your head or allow this person to make you think that whatever's happening is your fault. I do think that you're going to be able to realize that once you voice your opinion, I think you're going to be walking away from a situation here, and you're going to celebrate that. But again, we see celebration here. When we came in with the Knight of Cups here, that is the announcement of celebrating something wonderful. So there could be partnership in business or in your personal life, or you could be hearing about someone around you that you want to go out and celebrate and kick your heels up here. But I would definitely not allow yourself to get caught up in someone's bad day here. Somebody wants to stir the pot up here. Now, also you've got the Three of Wands, and you had the Two of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands says that things are working out in your favor. You're waiting for your ship to come in. You've done something wonderful. Congratulate yourself. I think you're moving ahead in a direction that's going to be very progressive and very positive for you. And I do think it has to do with your job and your career. So you could be celebrating a contract or something that you finished, a project here, or something at work that's happened. You've made a big sale, or whatever the case is. You're definitely maybe going to want to celebrate that as well. Continue to move ahead. Don't allow yourself to get up in your head. You need to see a picture in complete clarity to get the full picture here. And I think you're going to see something here coming in. Now, coming in towards you, you have the Panther Spirit. And it's funny. This is about reclaiming your power, okay? Your emotions are going to be running high. You're definitely going to be standing up for yourself. And now you're reclaiming your power in the process. So, this is something that might be coming in here, because coming in here towards you is that Seven of Swords, and that's a card of deception. That's a card that says somebody's doing something that doesn't have tangibility to it, doesn't have truthfulness to it. They're not being honest with you. Whatever the case is for some of you, you might be having that energy, that toxic energy around you, but at the end of the day, they're going to get caught, okay? Whether you catch them at it or somebody's going to say, hey, you need to know this. So you're going to be standing up for yourself. You're going to be letting them know that you're finished. You're done. You're not going to put up with the crap anymore. And you're reclaiming your own power in a situation. And I think, you're going to have to do that this week, because I think there's going to be some energy coming in here as you move through this week that's really going to tick you off. But, stand up for yourself. Take your power back. Let them know that they're not going to get away with robbing something from you, taking something away from you. Whatever the case is, or talking about you behind your back in a slanderous way, you're definitely going to catch them at it, and that's going to be the end of it. So I do think that you've taken enough here, and you're finally going to take a stand and say, you know what, I'm not taking your crap anymore. There's going to be happiness and harmony restored in your circle, though. And this could be your chosen family or your family that you're in. There could be harmony restored again in your family. It could be, your children. Things are going to work out. You might be taking a powerful control of something. This could be someone in your family that has been getting away with something here. And you're finally going to take a stand and say, you know what, done and done. You're not going to do this anymore. And I think that they're going to realize that, that's the end of it. You've got the Empress, and this is about you giving birth to your dreams, stepping forward, doing what's right. She's also very maternal, and there could be a child that you are dealing with, or there could be a rebirth. There could be a change. Maybe the page is turning. Maybe there's been a difficulty with a child in the family household, and all of a sudden now you've laid down the proverbial law, and they realize now where they stand. For others, there could be a baby coming into the family. If you're of age, you may be giving birth. You could be adopting a child. There could be news of a child coming in. The Empress goes after what she wants, but she does it and she nurtures herself. She takes care of business that way, and she realizes that she's worthy of her happiness, her peace, and her harmony. And I think you're going to be doing the restoration of that. I think you're going to see that coming back into your life this week. That's an interesting read, because I think there could be some turmoil and some challenges. And maybe, you finally have had enough, and you're taking a stance here, and, you're laying the law down with somebody who's been taking advantage of your goodwill and your good humor. Now, You've got your outcome card is surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Well, I think you've done that now. I think you've finally laid the law down. I think you're standing up for yourself. You're reclaiming your power here. And now you can take a deep breath of relief here and just finally say thank you. Finally, now I've got that restoration of peace and harmony again in my circle here. I've got reason here to be happy and celebrate something. So this is a good reading. Now let's see what we have here. It's a good reading because I think you're going to take a stance here. You're not going to put up with anything anymore that was bringing you, making your emotions run high. So let's see what we have here, Spirit, for clarification. With the Fool, with the Knight of Cups, and with the Two of Wands. Alrighty, let's see what we've got here. Well, you've got Judgment. So a judgment call's been made, and you definitely have taken control, or you're going to take control of your power here and stand up for yourself. This is moving on in a new direction, rebirth, things changing and shifting for the better. Only taking those in your boat that want to support you, and they're going to be there with you to the end. You know what? You've looked at the past, you've had enough, and you decided, hey, I'm going in a new direction. Things are going to change and shift here. Coming in with the Eight of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Three of Wands, you've been given the Four of Swords. And now the Four of Swords is about calling a truce, getting your rest, taking yourself to that place of safety, and knowing that nothing's going to bother you anymore. You've done what you needed to do, but a lot of you need to get your rest because you may have been stressed out and your emotions might have been running high when you had to finally stand up and take a stand here. So just accept it now. I think you'll get the restoration of your sleep again. I think this situation was having you worried, but you've come out of it. All right. Okay, so coming in with the Ten of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Seven of Swords, you've got the Hangman. I think it took you time to finally step up and be able to give birth to your dreams here, find the harmony in your happy life again. You were thinking about something here, and this might have gone on a long time, this deception here around you, and you were hanging in limbo, but you know what? You thought it out, you did what's right, and now you can get down and hit the ground running. There's always a sacrifice with the Hangman, so you might have had to feel that you had to sacrifice something, and maybe it was, whether or not they're going to like what you say to them. And that's too bad because I think you finally had to do this. Well, very powerful reading, my beautiful Virgos. So I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful optimistic week here to look forward to, because you're going to have the restoration and the return of a peaceful and harmonious circle here. There's reason to take a leap of faith and go for what you want here. You're going to have love and that brought back into the equation, and also a celebration of some sort here, which is going to make you happy. So just surrender to what is this week. Go with the flow. You had to do what you had to do, and it's only going to bring you to your greater good because of it. Know that I send you lots and lots of love and many blessings, and I'll see you soon.